Plus, neighbors go after a person they say slashed dozens of their tires. And we first told you last week about neighbors living in fear, their tires slashed dozens of times.
Well, as you can see right there, tensions, they have come to a boiling point. Neighbors trying to take matters into their own hands. Now the confrontation turning dangerous and violent.
And 13 Action News reporter Tom George is live near Vegas and Cimarron with more. Tom.
Yeah, Carla and Todd, neighbors are finally getting things back on track. They've gotten their tire fixed, but you can see from this car here, there's a giant dent. That's because one neighbor used his car to try and block in the person they believe was the suspect in this case by doing a citizen's arrest. They say they think it was their only way to try and catch him. It's the moment neighbors living in fear had waited months for.
Every time we call the police, the guy gets away right before the police gets here.
Pop, pop. Pop.
Dozens of tires slashed, including the car Alan Herman uses to take his sick wife to appointments. Neighbors say the culprit is someone who used to live there, and last night he was back.
I said, you know, you slashed about 80 tires. He said, I know, and he just kind of laughed. He goes, but God told me to do that or I have to do something worse.
And now he's back again. This has got to stop.
Several neighbors called police, and Alan decided to block him in with his car until they could arrive. Were you scared?
Yes, but I also knew this had to end. For my sake, my wife's sake, and for every neighbor here that's been through this.
But that's when things escalate. He backs into Alan's car, then tried to get away. In the background, neighbors watching, scared of what the man in the truck might do.
Let us know that he has a gun and that he was going to kill some people.
That's when Alan knocks off his side window and his roommate tries one last thing to stop him.
He tried to get away, and I but admit it, I cut his front tire. I figured he wasn't going to get very far if he had the front tire cut.
They say the guy in the truck was caught not far away, but now they're worried about getting in trouble themselves.
It's better to be a witness than a hero.
Attorney Joshua Dowling says citizens' arrests in Nevada are complicated because you usually have to see the crime as it's happening and not use more force than necessary.
If it's a misdemeanor and they're wrong about it, then they could be on the hook for false arrest.
As for Alan, he says he was just trying to do the right thing to keep his neighbors safe.
We need help. We're begging you. Please just get this guy out of our lives.
Now, neighbors say it took about an hour for police to finally show up. Now, we reached out to Metro today. They say right now it's not clear if that person that you saw in the video is officially being considered a suspect in the tire slashings, but neighbors say they still feel unsafe until all this is resolved. Reporting live, Tom George, 13 Action News.